need them now, don't you?
No, I was making the whole thing up.
Oh, were you actually?
No, now can you please just go and get me some art supplies?
I would have if you would have told me this earlier when I asked if you had any homework.
Why? What's the difference?
Oh, let me see. Maybe because it's 11 o'clock at night.
Check it out. I got a perfect report card.
That's great, honey. But can you still help your little brother with his homework? He's still looking for his first achievement.
Got it. Mom, I just hit my gate. Where are you at?
I'm sorry, I have to drop off your brother to practice.
You just hit my gate first practice?
Well, yeah, I'm trying to get him to get his first achievement. We'll keep him playing hard, though. I gotta go.
Fine. Mom? Mom?
Hey, we have a party set up. Hurry home.
Alright, I'm coming. I knew my mom would be my birthday.
Finally.
Hey!
You're about to miss the cake cutting.
Huh? Cake cutting?
Yeah, your brother got his first achievement today. You should go and congratulate him. Go on.
Congrats, I'm getting one achievement, even though I'm countless.
What did I do?
Little prick.
Devin, how dare you talk to him like that?
Listen up, it's time to change.
Thank you. Do you know the real truth behind the famous McDonald's hot coffee lawsuit? You know the headlines. Woman gets $3 million for McDonald's coffee being too hot? That sounds crazy. You're not alone. Most people would say coffee's meant to be hot, and this lawsuit was ridiculous. But most people would be wrong. It wasn't someone trying to be Sue happy. McDonald's served their coffee at a temperature so dangerously high that the woman suffered third-degree burns that required skin grafts. Ow. This wasn't a mistake, though. It was McDonald's rule to make the coffee that hot. In fact, this wasn't even the first time someone was injured by their coffee. The woman even tried to settle for only $20,000. But Mickey D's only offered her a measly $800, so she took them to court. So who's the real asshole here? Thank you. Do you know the real truth behind the famous McDonald's hot coffee lawsuit? You know the headlines. Woman gets $3 million for McDonald's coffee being too hot? That sounds crazy. You're not alone. Most people would say coffee's meant to be hot, and this lawsuit was ridiculous. But most people would be wrong. It wasn't someone trying to be Sue happy. McDonald's served their coffee at a temperature so dangerously high that the woman suffered third-degree burns that required skin grafts. Ow. This wasn't a mistake, though. It was McDonald's rule to make the coffee that hot. In fact, this wasn't even the first time someone was injured by their coffee. The woman even tried to settle for only $20,000. But Mickey D's only offered her a measly $800, so she took them to court. So who's the real asshole here? Thank you. Do you know the real truth?
Stormtroopers have always had bad aim in Star Wars, but why is that? George Lucas's original Star Wars movie propped up the Imperial Stormtroopers as being an elite fighting force, having superior accuracy to Tusken Raiders as described by Obi-Wan Kenobi. Over the years, Stormtroopers and their lack of accuracy have led to constant jokes and memes from Star Wars fans. The reason why Stormtroopers have bad aim was hinted at in Star Wars Rebels Season 2, Episode 9, Stealth Strike, when Jedi Kanan Jarrus and Clone Trooper Captain Rex disguise themselves as Stormtroopers to rescue their fellow rebels. In a firefight, Kanan says to Rex, "Wow, you really shoot like a Stormtrooper," because Rex kept missing his targets. Rex responded, "It's his helmet. I can't see." He then took it off and immediately started hitting his shots with perfect accuracy. However, Star Wars Rebels was the first property to make fun of Stormtroopers and their armor. Luke Skywalker made a similar statement in A New Hope. He disguised himself as a Stormtrooper, saying that he couldn't see a thing in the armor. But in this particular case, Rex tried shooting his blaster with the helmet on and couldn't hit anyone. The moment he took the helmet off, he had near perfect accuracy, thus proving that it's always been the Stormtrooper's helmet that makes them worse than they should be. That's not to say Stormtroopers aren't terrible without the armor, but they could be at least somewhat better than normal. Stormtroopers have always had bad aim in Star Wars, but why it?
Hey, George.
Ah! Oh God, you made me break a big song!
Chill out, Dad. It's just me.
What are you doing? You should be playing Squid Games!
Make sure you follow us for part 3 to...
Hey kid, do you want some free ice cream? Since when was there an ice cream truck outside of school? We only just started, and you know what? First one's on the house. Just jump in and pick what you want. Hey, get away from that child. Hey, leave him alone. Kid, this guy's gonna take you away. No, let him be. Yo, get out of here. I wouldn't get too excited. I know what you're trying to do. What are you talking about? You want me to come back in that car of yours, drug me with that ice cream, and then take me away? No! Well, to be honest, judging by a city car over there, your fancy ass beard, and the fact that you have ketchup on your face, you kind of look like a guy who doesn't have his shit together. Look here, kid, I'm just here to sell ice cream. It's normal ice cream. See? Okay, I'll come in. Alright, kid. You're coming with me now. What's happening? Well, you see, I came here about an hour earlier when you were on your bathroom break and kind of poisoned all the ice cream.
What?
Yeah, that's what you get for being a trafficker. this guy's gonna take you away. No.
Line up! Oh. What? The phone bill came in. You all went over. What's your reason for going over?
Charge your grandson. Cocomelon this, Cocomelon that.
That's fine. You're lucky you got the grandkid. Why you go?
Pops, you gave me an iPhone 3. I don't think there's any internet on this anyways.
Oh, good point, baby. Why you go?
Pops, you forgot you kicked my phone away 2 weeks ago.
I did?
Yes!
Okay, get out of here. Linda, you got the extra data. Don't worry about it, man.
Thanks, Pops.
Rocky, 30 minutes over on your plan?
Pops, you know Susie keep calling me. I'll be on FaceTime one night with her.
Well, tell Susie you need $150 for your plan. Fence line up. Oh. What? The phone bill came in. You all went over. What's your reason for going over?
Charge your grandson. Cocomelon this, Cocomelon that.
That's fine. You're lucky you got the grandkid. Why you go?
Pops, you gave me an iPhone 3. I don't think there's any internet on this anyways.
Oh, good point, man. Why'd you go over?
Pops, you forgot you kicked my phone away 2 weeks ago.
I did?
Yes!
Okay, get out of here, Sam. Linda, you got the extra data. Don't worry about it, man.
Thanks, Pops.
Rocky, 30 minutes over on your plan?
Pops, you know Susie keep calling me. I'll be on FaceTime one night with her, bro.
Well, tell Susie you need $100.
So during summer vacation, there was never any food in the house.
All right, son, I'm going to work.
But what am I gonna eat? All that food in the fridge? Boy, you find something. The only thing that will be left in the fridge is condiments and leftover side dishes. In the pantry, all we had was rice cakes and canned goods. There ain't no food in here. One day I went out to get the mail and I seen a restaurant menu. The food was looking.
Hey, soldier.
What do you want, maggot?
So I found this magic frog, and it told me every time you win it, we'll kill a communist somewhere.
Give me that frog right now, maggot. I am going to lick it. Soldier is pranking you. That is a poison dart frog. I am having a heart attack. Oh, yep.
I've made a big mistake. Yesterday I got a phone call from the most annoying intern in America. Steve, what do you want? I got them to put you in the game. He was referring to this blueprint, which wasn't even a reference to me. Obviously I was excited, and in the heat of the moment I agreed to something that I shouldn't have. If you like it, I get paid. Deal? $1 per follow. Nothing more. I went to bed not thinking much of it, but then I woke up to this. I now owed Steve over $20,000, and he was coming for his money. Hello? Where's my money? Steve, I was kidding, but I'll Venmo you something, alright? No, not alright. That's when it started. I gave him what I had, but he wanted more. Steve had the bank, seized my car. He moved into a fancy apartment and hacked my Twitter account. But the worst part was when I came downstairs to eat dinner tonight and found him already eating with my wife. So please, stop following.
Oh, that's good. I actually need this. I die a lot. I need this. Wait, let me test it. Will I die? Yes or no? Oh, that's good. I actually need this. I die a lot. I need this. Wait, let me test it. Will I die? Yes or no? I die a lot. I need this. Let me test it. Will I die? Yes or no? Oh, that's good. I actually need this. I die a lot. I need this. Wait, let me test it. Will I die? Yes or no?
Will Team C's reach its goal of $30 million by January 1st based on the numbers? It is not likely. In the first 24 hours, Team C's raised over $1 million. After a week, $12 million were raised. While the next week, only $2 million more were raised. Now, 5 weeks later, as of Saturday, December 18th, Team C's has raised $18.5 million, meaning that only $100,000 has been raised every day for the past month. Which means that Mr. Beast and Mark Rober are going to have to raise almost $1 million a day for the next 2 weeks. The only way
It was a fat, juicy burger.
Thanks, Bob.
Get ready! No! Popcorn and juicy. Because you act like a kid. Get out of here. I'm a man! Sammy!
I think this is gonna help my digestion system.
Yes, it is. Rocky! Rocky ate 6 times yesterday. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Guys,
What's this?
that's rabbit food. I need you to get faster. Get out of here. Rush.
We're not paying for it today?
No. Linda, it was a fat, juicy burger.
Thanks.
Get ready! Get ready!
before you eat prevents heartburn, or after you eat relieves heartburn. Tag 'em it.
What's up, boys? We have come so far on this channel. What started out as one Kids Are Stupid video quickly turned into 19, I think, some of which have become the most popular videos on my entire channel. So today, in celebration, I thought since we're nearing the end of the year, it's the last month, we'd go back and revisit some of these videos and just remember some of the best moments from Kids Are Stupid over these past year and a half that I've been making popcorn and enjoy this feature-length film episode of r/Kids Are Stupid. Let's go. I wouldn't let her drink the chemicals under the sink. Yeah, man, disappointing when you can't just, you know, drink chemicals that will literally kill you. Emily, Gwen, stop it. Stop. Me, Emily, why are you yelling at your sister? Emily, she won't stop talking and I don't want to hear her. Gwen, I just want to tell a story. Emily, no! Me, Emily, let Gwen tell a story. Emily, fine. Gwen, once upon a time there was a princess and her name was Emily. Emily says nothing. Gwen, Princess Emily had a beautiful smile. Emily, aw, that's so sweet. Gwen, then she got hit by a car. Gwen! What a beautiful story. I would tell that story to my children. It'd be a story that would get passed through all generations. And it would, you know, be just like a historic story in the family. Father's Day message. Kids, please don't rush things. We all love you. So always remember that even when you're dead... I'm so confused, dude. Dad, you're gonna die soon. The clock's ticking, buddy. You got like 50 years left. Just, you know, keep it in mind. Keep it in the back of your head. Don't let it slip. My brother had me convinced for a while that each person had to have a unique favorite color. Since his was blue, I had to change mine. On my first day of kindergarten, we had to introduce ourselves and say our favorite color. I was super stressed out because the kids in front of me picked the good colors, and I kind of panicked and told everyone my favorite color was gray. They're like, wow, this is possibly the most boring kindergartner I've ever met. We gotta get rid of this person. Throw him out the window. Get him out of here. I want him gone. No gray favorite colors in here. We can't have him. What will you remember most about kindergarten? We did math. That's my favorite part about kindergarten. When everybody just sat in a circle and we all just LMFAO. I'm trying to clean upstairs and the kids are playing in our room and daughter 4 is like, let's play a game. I'll be this doll. And son, 7 years old, is like, I'm just gonna be a sewer pipe so I don't have to get off the floor. I like this guy. I like this dude. He's got the right idea. When I was a kid, like 6, I thought that the reason actors got paid so much was because every time you wanted to watch a movie, they would have to act it out and stream it to you. Man, that would be so inconvenient. Imagine like Dwayne The Rock Johnson being like, oh my god, I wanted to spend today with my family, but no, people have to go to the movie theater, so I gotta spend all day, you know, acting it out. Don't laugh. When I was little and it was pouring outside, I thought that God and Satan were fighting, so I used to get my belt and hit the ground so I could help the Lord out. I hate you, Satan. Get out of here. Go back to the underworld. We don't want you in my house. Hi, I got into your Google account. I am a hacker. Wink. P.S. I know who you are, so if you tell me, I will find you, and well, you know the rest. No idea who I am. Shh. What? Shut up. Yeah, don't say it, man. You're gonna blow my cover. Stop snitching. That's not cool, dude. A kid in my son's class explained to me that she was sure he has 2 moms because he has the pretty mom and the other mom. She described each to me in some detail. Reader. Are me. Wow, I'm speechless. I'm so sorry that you are 2 different people. You actually have split personality disorder. Question 11. Peter has $4 and Anne has 30 cents. Who has more money? Peter, explain how you know this. Peter. Well, can't argue with that reasoning. That's pretty sound proof right there that it's definitely Peter. 6-year-old is playing Portal for the first time. Daddy, when I win the game, I'll get cake. We're about to learn some life lessons in this house. The cake is a lie, people, that he's about to learn, and it's gonna crush him forever. That poor kid. Someone tell him before it hurts him even more. He's gonna be scarred for life. That moment when you find out the Golden Gate Bridge isn't actually golden, he looks so sad. He's like, you're telling me we came all this way to the Golden Gate Bridge, And it's not even golden? Oh my god, I could have been playing with Legos this whole time. But no, it was a waste. That's me when I find out people kiss before marriage. Son, brushing teeth. Daddy, why do we have to brush our other bones? Me, because they're inside of us and don't need it like your teeth do. Son, I want to brush my bones. Me. Son, I want to brush my bones, Dad. Me, please. Please stop saying that. Let the man brush his bones, Dad. Come on. My kid looking over my shoulder as I sign an email. You're not a doctor. Me. Yes, I am. What do you think I was studying for all the time while you were little? Kid. Oh, I thought you just liked reading books and crying. Wow. That was like such an unintentional roast, but man, she was probably like... Yeah, no, sadly I actually don't enjoy anxiety and stress. There was a spring in 2nd grade where every single recess I would walk out to the most remote part of the playground, die dramatically, and lie motionless for the entire 20 minutes. I was trying to trick a turkey vulture into coming down to eat me so I could grab it as a pet. It didn't work, but I still maintained the principle was sound. It sounds like you just gotta be friends. You're supposed to go to recess to like hang out with people, right? Not try to trick vultures into becoming your pets. This morning, the toddler was making fun of the baby for not being able to read, i.e., she's so little, she's tiny, she doesn't even know how to read a book. But the toddler also cannot read. Kind of like every when you're like trying to roast battle someone, you just like kind of roast people for the same thing that they could roast you for, and you're just kind of like, we just don't need to talk about that, you know? We can just leave that alone. Little boy I babysit just told me, it's you. Because I can throw a fruit snack in the air and catch it in my mouth. I wish it was that easy, Austin. I really do. What are you telling me? It's not. It is that easy. It's exactly that easy. Come on. r/ask Reddit. What's your darkest secret? When I was very little, probably around 3 to 4, I used to play a game with my parents where I'd go to the bathroom and brush my teeth before bed. And when I got to my room, they'd pretend to be asleep and I'd find creative ways to wake them up. Being so young, I thought my dad was superhero style, indestructible. And in thinking so, I tried to try something that would hurt a kid like me but wouldn't harm him at all since he was big. I found a pencil laying on the desk and tried to stab him in the eye with it. Luckily, he was peeking and stopped me just before I did it. To this day, it gives me a sinking feeling in my stomach thinking about what might have happened. This man almost made his dad go blind in one eye over a game. This is why kids are just, I'm not doing them, dude. I'm not having them. My 7-year-old was tapping away at my Mac tonight and told me he was writing a book. I think you'll agree, it's a very good opening. The Killer Forest. One day, there were 7 pairs of underpants. They were not ordinary. They were evil. Oh, man. I can't wait to read Isaac's story. This sounds juicy. Also, the iFunny and Reddit logo combo, dude, that's like a wombo combo of nerds. My little brother literally gave my mom a bag of dirt as a present. He's like, man, I'm on a time crunch and my mom's birthday is tonight and I have no idea what to get.
Essential for profound discovery in lines of code. At Intel, we push the boundaries of what's possible and enable a better future through groundbreaking technology. Built on passion, innovation, and the design.
Claire, I think it's gonna be the greatest present ever. He's like, Mom, you're gonna love what I got you. And she's like, oh boy, I can't wait. He's so excited while she's opening it. She's like, wow, a bag of dirt. Do you like it? Yeah, it's great. I love it. r/ask Reddit. What is the stupidest way you've injured yourself? When I was a kid, we had a blue carpet in the living room. I had just watched some movie or show where the characters jumped into a painting, and I started thinking maybe if I believed really hard, the blue carpet would turn into a vast ocean. So I climbed up on the recliner and swan dove into the floor. I wish there was a video of this. This would be such a good video to watch, but no. Sadly, this probably took place before... Wait, why am I talking about it like it's the 1960s? It's probably like in 2012. I was reminding my kids that this morning it was Valentine's Day today. J-Ron, 3-year-old, stands up on one leg. Teacher, like this. My boy thought I said balance time. Yes, guys, it's balance time day. The day where you all must demonstrate to me that you are capable of balancing. If you cannot do so, you are removed from the class permanently. So my daughter ripped her jacket yesterday and I told her I wasn't fixing it. Well, this is the little note she left me. If my coat not fixed when I came home, I'm gonna step on a crack. Finish the rest. Oh my God. That kid is gonna kill you. That is psychopathic behavior. Get out of that house right now. That kid is so demanding. Like, I need that coat. And that goat is essential to me living as a person. If it's not fixed, then I can't live. Up until about a week ago, I thought Zimbabwe was a character in The Lion King. I'm 15. Wow, it sounds like you have some research to be doing. Hopefully, how are you 15? And for all your years of schooling, because I'm 16, right? And you don't know that Zimbabwe is a country? What school are you going to, if any? My husband and I are surprising our 6-year-old by taking him to Disney for his birthday tomorrow. We've been in the car for 4+ hours and he still thinks we're on our way home from school. He keeps saying, looks like we're almost home. Bless his heart. Update. We've arrived to Disney World. He thinks we took a wrong turn and is very concerned about who is going to feed our cat. I mean, at least he's a good... He keeps saying, looks like we're almost home. Surprising our 6-year-old by taking him to Disney for his birthday tomorrow. We've been in the car for 4+ hours and he still thinks we're on our way home from school. He keeps saying, looks like we're almost home. Bless his heart. Update. We've arrived to Disney World. He thinks we took a wrong turn and is very concerned about who is going to feed our cat. I mean, at least he's a good kid, right? I mean... The kid's like, man, I just want my cat to be fed. I don't care about Disney World.
Double update. Our husband forgot to feed the cat. So my 4-year-old nephew asked me to draw him Harry Potter. He then excitedly shouted, I'll do the legs. Oh my god.
Yeah, he skipped a very vital part.
Why do I feel like it looks like Carson with like bird legs sticking out of him?
Harry Potter, call me Carson, confirmed. The man's got like quite the mullet going on.
Me spends time picking out stuffed animals I think my daughter will love and get attached to. My daughter sleeps with and carries around a lemon. Hey, whatever works. At least it'll save him some money in the long run, right?
Right, I mean, no more Christmas presents, no more birthday presents. Be like, you know, all these other kids are getting nice toys and princess dolls and all this stuff for their birthday, and they're like, what'd you get for your birthday, Lily? She's like, my mom got me a lemon. Toddler was asked to feed the cat. Oh no. All these little kids are obsessed with fruit. That cat just looks like appalled by the fact that he was served an orange.
I think the cat's just equally confused. Like, I don't know what to do with this. Like, this is...
Am I supposed to fit this in my mouth somehow, or...?
We cracked the code of potty training our daughter. Spider-Man underwear. It took her picking out her own Spider-Man underwear to completely potty train herself. She won't have an accident because she can't go potty on Spider-Man. I can't believe that's all it took.
What about other superheroes? I mean, what if they got her, like, Iron Man underwear? Could she pee on Iron Man?
I feel like you could pee on Iron Man.
Yeah, Iron Man's definitely, like, a peeable guy.
Let's start rating superheroes based on their pee-ability.
The pee-o-meter.
The pee-o-meter.
That's what we'll call it. Spider-Man ranks at about 4 on the pee-o-meter. I'd give Iron Man about a 6.
Captain America, that's a 7.
Oh, yeah, easily a 7. Hulk, 10. Maybe 11. This one's kind of... This one's funny. Currently throwing a huge stomping, screaming fit because I won't let him lick the inside of the dustpan.
What is wrong with kids, dude? Well, you know what's funny about this picture is you could caption that with either thing. You could caption it with that, or you could say, my son just licked the dustpan. Tell me that face doesn't look like that. That's the face I would
really
make.
Like the face you'd make after you licked the dustpan.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, that's exactly how I'd look if I just licked the dustpan.
I was on the bus the other day, and 2 kids about 10 were in front of me. One of them said that his parents won't let him get a dog, so he used to stare at the sun to try to make himself go blind so he could get a guide dog. No doubt he was waffling, but you have to admire his imagination. I mean, hey, that's determination. I have to respect that. Willing to go blind just so you could get a dog?
Yeah, I want the update. You know, like I want to read like the 1-year update.
Did he go blind? Does he have the dog now, or is he just blind and his parents were like, no, we can't afford a guide dog?
Oh, the worst of both worlds.
That would just be so bad. Imagine you go blind just to get a guide dog and then you don't end up getting one. You went blind for nothing.
I remember thinking they did look a funny shade of green and didn't have a chocolatey smell. Schoolgirl's B&M advent calendar she's been eating for days is actually meant for cats. Oh.
Who makes an advent calendar for cats, first off?
Wait, yeah, that just totally registered in my head.
And second of all, why has she been eating this cat food for days without noticing that it tastes slightly off?
Yeah, like, if it doesn't taste like good, just don't eat it. I don't understand.
She's like, yeah, I guess now that I think about it, they did kind of look funny, like a shade of green. And didn't have a chocolatey smell. You should have known the second you looked at those things when they weren't green that they weren't chocolate. When I was about 10 years old, I used to spill my soda down the back of the theater aisle after the movie. My mom and brother worked as janitors, and I got angry at people for picking up their own trash because that would mean there would be no work for janitors.
Oh my, I mean, the worst part is, like, he's a kid, he doesn't know any better, so it's cute that he loves his parents so much, but my god.
That sounds like a nightmare. Spilling your soda on, like, the carpet in the back of the movie theater. When I was around 5 or 6, I used to eat candle wax because my grandparents were making candles for the village's church, and I thought it was caramel, and I ate half a bucket of wax before they stopped me. Surely you gotta have some medical issues by now.
Yeah, like, does it just solidify in your stomach as just this ball of wax?
Hopefully it doesn't get, like, stuck in their intestines, and then, like, 20 years later, they go to the doctor for, like, a stomach ache, and they're like, why do you have like, 2 pounds of wax in your intestines? Gotcha. When I was 5, I called 911, handed the phone to my grandma, and told her, it's for you.
Oh, the worst. To be fair, I feel like I'm almost positive when I was like 3, 4, or 5, I called 911 once, and they're like, hello, what's your emergency? And I panicked and I hung up the phone. I know, I was like, uh-oh, I didn't think they'd answer. Just like,
You didn't think they'd answer? Imagine calling 911 and they just put you on, like, hold or, like, an answering machine.
I told my students to write excuse me.
Do you even want to try reading those, or?
I see, excuse me? Excuse me.
What even is the last one?
Excuse me. Maybe it's like Italian, like, excuse me.
Audrey, 5 years old. Daddy, what's 150 million billion gillion gazillion million plus a million billion gazillion killian? Me, I can't answer that. Audrey quietly. I thought you knew math.
It's so sad because kids expect their parents to know the answer to literally everything.
Imagine the dad just replies with a straight up answer. He's like, oh yeah, it's 200 killion.
I think I was 7. I was misbehaving at dinner, so my parents sent me to my room. I was dramatic AF and cried out my window to the whole neighborhood. Then the window screen broke and I fell 2 stories. Oh no! I got up and rang the doorbell to tell my parents I fell out the window.
You fell 2 stories? Cried out my window to the whole neighborhood and then jumped out.
You had to have fallen in a bush to not have, you know. Oh my gosh, I've played too much video games. I was about to say taking fall damage. Oh my gosh.
She took fall damage. She obviously didn't take any fall damage.
I would have responded, did you take fall damage?
Mall Santas of Reddit. What is the weirdest thing a kid asked for Christmas? I worked as an elf when I was 15. One kid asked for a new liver. Apparently he was healthy, just wanted one to play with and stuff. This kid's gonna be a psychopath.
I was gonna say, they need to get this kid checked out. When I was a kid, my mom got tired of me asking her to buy me toys I saw in commercials. So she told me it was against the law to buy a toy that has been advertised on TV. So whenever we were at the mall and I saw a toy I wanted, I would spend the rest of the day watching commercials to see if it was legal for my mom to buy it. Oh, there's definitely products to this day that person still avoids because it's just like ingrained in their head. Like, oh, I saw a commercial for that.
Dude, like me for the Kinder Eggs. Every time I see a Kinder Egg in a store, I'm always like, why are they selling that? That's illegal.
Wait, they're not illegal anymore?
Yeah, they re-legalized them.
Thank God they re-legalized Kinder Eggs. That's really what we want in this country. That was holding us back.
This is the forefront of our country's issues, was Kinder Eggs being illegal. Daniel L. When I grew up, I want to be carried away by owls.
Oh no!
When taken where?
He just looks like he's ascending. Like, imagine this is a cave painting. Like, yes, he's ascending into heaven with the owls. Like,
the sky literally parts around him in a circle.
They don't tell you this was written by a 30-year-old man.
Daniel L. is actually a middle-aged man.
Both my aunt's names are Nancy. Until I was well into my tweens, I truly believe that in addition to the aunt, all aunts were also called Nancy. That's pretty funny, actually.
Everybody has an Aunt Nancy. My little sister ran up to this bottle and asked me why they were collecting Elsa's pee.
Why Oh, it's Elsa's on the bottle. I was like, why Elsa specifically?
Elsa got that juicy juice. I mean, Elsa, bro, she needs to drink some water.
Like, yeah, that's the color of her pee. She's got a problem.
she definitely needs to get that checked out for sure. For someone who is the king of ice, which is frozen water, she sure doesn't drink much.
3rd-degree burn bath challenge. Oh my gosh! What is that actually allowed on YouTube? Is that?
I guess.
I need to look and see if this video still exists. Hold on. Actually, I don't even want to. I'm gonna incognito browser this because I don't want someone like thinking I'm weird.
They're gonna be like, Jeroma, we have reports of you searching 3rd-degree burn bath.
Want a game like a pro? Find gear your way with the Google app. Tap the lens.
Challenge, can you tell us what that's all about? Dumbest rumor you've heard about yourself. When I was in middle school, people were saying that I was homeschooled, even though I went to school. That's a little bit unfortunate. He just walks into class one day, and they're like, oh, look, it's Mr. Homeschooled. And they're like, he's like, I literally go here. What do you mean? I've gone here for like 2 years. why am I suddenly homeschooled? They're like, ha ha, homeschool. Dine-in, server, William D. 1, kids mac and cheese. Make it more orange in color if possible. I don't know, dude. Just kill me. Small, medium margarita, garlic, sliced tomato, spinach, small. Just make it more orange. Whatever you're gonna do.
Me and the boy.
Orange, just do it. It doesn't matter. I just need this mac and cheese orange as possible. We can't find my 6-year-old's glasses. Today we asked him where they are. He said, and I quote, I threw them in the garbage yesterday. The lenses were dirty. $400. See ya. This kid's just like, oh great. The lenses are dirty. Time to throw the whole glasses away. Once when I was like 9, I went to
They abandoned me.
There was a hole in my tortilla. For some reason, the most logical thing for me to do was just cry. Now my entire family bullies me relentlessly every time they see a tortilla. Wait, are you telling me every time that this family sees you with a tortilla, they just bully you relentlessly? They're like, haha, you're such a loser for crying when you were like a kid. How dare you? Haha, tortillas are your worst nightmare.
r/ask Reddit. What was the dumbest thing you thought as a kid?
My cousin used to tell me the doors to his closet were big white chocolate bars, and I believed him, but he said I could never try to eat them. But one day, I snuck into his room and tried to bite those doors, and it wasn't working, and I got so mad I just pooped in his closet. Listen, bro, sometimes you just need to, like, relax and, you know, just, I guess, alleviate some of the stress. And people do it in different ways. If that's just your way of doing it, then so be it. When I was little, I used to catch shower water in my mouth. My mom found out and told me I shouldn't do that because shower water is actually pee from bats in the attic. I never did it again, but still thought it was okay to shower in bat pee. Yeah, wait, your mom was just like, I mean, at least he won't drink it anymore. He'll think he's showering in bat pee for the rest of his life, but who cares, right? As long as he's not drinking it. One time when I was snowboarding with my dad, one of the big trail map signs had a "You are here" sticker, so I asked how they knew where we were, and I think that's when he knew I was gonna be an idiot. They're just like, how in the world is this map tracking me? How does it know where I am? It's not a piece of technology. How am I supposed to, what? This award for originality goes to my 6th grade student that tried to sneak his Apple Watch into class by telling me he is on house arrest and has a court date. Eyes roll. SMH. Give me that watch and it's detention, sir. This man, imagine like being like 6th grade. And you're under house arrest for like, I don't know, cheating on your homework, and then your teacher like makes fun of you on Facebook. What teacher does this, by the way? Like, what teacher just goes and puts their students on Facebook? I don't think that's like what teachers are kind of supposed to do, but you know. Pretty sure my 9-year-old son just tried to okay boomer me, but what he actually said was, whatever, Beamer. Also, I was born in 78. Listen, see, the parents just don't get it. At this rate, if you're over 20 years old, you're a boomer. I'm sorry. I know it hurts. I know it hurts. It's just kind of how it is. Listen, man, I don't like it, okay? I don't think the boomer meme is funny anymore, but that's just how it is. My cousin, 3 years old, decided to tell me to shut up, so I told her I was going to tell Santa she said that to me and put her on the naughty list, so I changed my friend contact of Santa and called them. She has been screaming and crying for the past 20 minutes. Please, don't tell Santa I said that. I swear I didn't say a bad word. I swear. My mom was teaching First Holy Communion class, and a kid asked her, how many communions do you have to do before you've eaten the whole Jesus? Probably a lot. I mean, those things aren't very big, and I don't know how tall Jesus was, but if he was the size of an average human, I mean, one of those things probably wouldn't even be like as big as his finger. That'd be quite a lot of them. And I don't know if this kid, why is he so interested in eating a whole Jesus? That just seems a little bit off to me. My 11-year-old son made a nail gun with his mate using a Nerf gun. Apparently it works quite well. Why does he look so pleased with the fact that he was able to injure himself with a nail through a, like, kid? Don't you have better things to be doing with your time than that? Like, that is literally through your, is that through his hand? That thing is through his hand. Look at that x-ray. Letting my 4-year-old play Mario Kart had some unexpected effects. Last night he told me he was afraid of the storm, as there might be lightning, and he is already small and does not wish to shrink even more. Dude, I'm telling you, I don't think it'd be funny to get struck by lightning and spin out in a circle and then drive for a little bit and then like in 5 seconds you just get big again. I mean, then it's kind of just inconvenient, you know? 7-year-old girl. I love airports because they're like magic gateways to all the other places. Mom, yes they are. You could be a pilot when you grow up. 7-year-old girl. No, that's boring. I want to be a suitcase. Hey, I mean, live up to your dreams. If that's what you want to do, then I don't believe that she can't do it. I mean, hey, they say anything's possible, right? They wouldn't say that if it wasn't true. So go ahead, 7-year-old girl, become a suitcase. Maybe be the first 7-year-old to become a suitcase. You'd make history. My son stayed arguing on Fortnite, telling people to drop their location as if he has transportation to get there. So I told him to stop doing it. I walked past his room today, and he's giving out my address. He got to go. Hey, today we dropping at Salty Springs at this address. When I was in kindergarten, there was this boy I liked, so one day I decided to shoot my shot and kiss him on the cheek. Later that night, I started thinking about it, and I came to the realization that I was pregnant now. It freaked me out so bad that I went crying to my dad, but I never told him why I was crying because I was terrified for him to figure out why his 5-year-old was now pregnant. I came up with this elaborate plan that I was just gonna hide it and have the baby secretly. Around the same time, I was practicing kissing on a wall of my bedroom, and the same thought went through my mind. Not only did I think we got pregnant from kissing, I thought I'd get pregnant from kissing my wall. Oh no. This girl, she's just in a lot of moral dilemmas right now that she just needs to figure out, and I wish her the best. 4-year-old. I am never, ever eating breakfast. Me. You need breakfast to be healthy. 4. No. Me. Fine. You'll be iron deficient.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No, I
5.
won't. You don't even know what that means. Me. Yes, I do. I'm a doctor. 4. No, you are not. You are my mommy. How's your morning going? Well, I do appreciate you asking. It seems like mine's going a lot better than yours, even though it's 9:09 p.m. at the time of me recording this, so it's not exactly morning, but I appreciate the thought, Manaka. My 9-year-old is making muffins from a box. He threw away the box and went back to retrieve the box to reread the directions 3 times now. He is right on the track for adulthood. He's learning his ways early on in his life. He's just a young prodigy. He's gonna do a great job at adulting when he gets older. This boy does not play with toys, ever. He spends hours on end playing with my Instant Pot and Vitamix. Every chance he gets, he sneaks into the bathroom and gets the toilet bowl brush. Today, I bought him a brand new, but most importantly, clean toilet brush. I should have gotten him one for Christmas. He has hardly put the thing down and cries if anyone tries to take it. This is gonna be the type of kid that grows up and just has like, his house looks like the Progressive commercials where it's literally just like a white barren room. This man's gonna be like living in Squidward's like future Chrome area. My brother's toothbrush is over the past month. Why is he so angry? Does dude even still have teeth? Oh my god, this man parted that thing. His toothbrush bristles look like caterpillars. That's how much this man... Chill out, dude. His gums are probably destroyed. Just spent the past half hour chasing a naked person around the house. She took off her diaper. The best part, I was distracted for a second and she peed on the ground and started rubbing her hands in her pee. Then when I yelled at her, she tried to run and slipped on her puddle of pee. Oh my god, this house just sounds like a house of chaos. I don't really know if I'd want to live here, to be honest. I'll just say it would never get boring. Please tell me I wasn't the only kid that used to believe that the teachers lived at the school. I used to think that too. 0%. You were a stupid child. 100%. I'm gonna have to agree. 2-year-old. Papa, come chase me. Come get me. Runs across the room. Me. Okay, I'm coming to get ya. Slowly walk toward her. No, Papa, save me. Runs into my arms. Me. You want me to save you from me? Yeah, whatever 2-year-old this is should be a movie director. They know how to write a plot. I mean, that's a crazy plot twist. You think that they're not gonna save you, and then they do? Like, dude, I would pay to see that movie. Well, that's usually how movies work, but I would still pay to see it. Cops of Reddit. What was the funniest thing you've seen someone do because they noticed you? My nephew, when he was like 7, used to always drop to his shoes and quickly tie them whenever he saw me. Apparently, my sister-in-law told him that it's illegal to have your shoes untied. I remember back when I was a kid, I was kind of late to like knowing how to tie my shoes, and I thought that I was gonna be the only person in college that didn't know how to tie their shoes, and I was like freaking out because I'm like, everybody else knows how to tie them except for me. What am I gonna do? According to my 4-year-old, the bus driver has his window open beside him so he can hear the passengers saying thank you when they get off the bus. This person's 4-year-old definitely plays way too much Fortnite, and they always definitely press the thank you bus driver option. It's kind of disappointing, but I mean, at least they're teaching them how to be polite, right? It's not all bad. I was playing volleyball in the gym with the kids, and this little boy got hit in the head, and I was like, Oh, geez, you okay, dude? And he just said, yeah, I'm real strong. Watch this. And punched himself in the face. I said to be gentle with his brain, and he told me, no, really, it's okay, look. And I had to physically block him from slamming his forehead into the brick wall. Hey, man, he's gotta show you he's tough, man. He's gotta show you what he's made of. Come on, you can't just belittle him like that. Gee, you're gonna make this strong, burly man look like a weakling in front of everybody, and he can't stand for this. Father in need of... Oh... I thought that said father in need of 9-year-old. Like, I don't know. I don't know if that makes any sense. Father in need after 9-year-old son spent $2,800 on V-Bucks. $80 raised of $2,800 gold. My son thought he found a hack to get free stuff through the Apple Store on it. His iPhone. The hack was bypassing security protocols to obtain $2,800 through my checking account. Through this, he procured online app assets on his phone. Present day value of acquired cents is $3.51. His current concerns are how long he will be grounded from Xbox. Access to iTunes.
Oh fuck.
Oh god.
Wanna know why I'm doing that? I made people think that the other imp, aka imposter, is yellow.
If I'm sleeping, please don't wake me up to tuck you in. I just don't feel good. Alright? But you can come and check and see if I'm up. But if I have to sleep and don't come on, are you sleeping? Okay.
I'm ready.
Use this for a while so we
Yes. That's 1,000 IQ play. That, in my opinion, that's a 1,000 IQ play right there. I said it was yellow, and it's not yellow.
I'm so sad. I mean, yeah, the name Crush is probably a pretty OG username on whatever website this is, so no wonder it's already taken. Same idea, different designs. A mouse trap, a bear trap, and a wedding trap ring? These people are trying to say that marriage is a trap. These people already hate their wives and husbands before they're even married. Or maybe the person who made this was divorced and they're just like super salty about their husband or wife, and they're like, I'm gonna make this meme and it's gonna show them. This is why there are no new Bigfoot sightings. Oh my god. Wow, people are just completely blind. You're telling me that if some dude strolled up in a Chewbacca, god. Wow, people are just completely blind. You're telling me that if some dude strolled up in a Chewbacca suit and people were sitting on the bench on their phones, that they wouldn't see him just walking through the park? That dude is massive. He's like 7 feet tall. May I have a plastic bag? Already inside. Okay, dude, but how is she supposed to get it if it's already inside? I get it, dude. Save the oceans, whatever. But, like, she can't get the bag if it's inside the stomach of the fish. I'm so negative today, dude. I'm just in a bad mood. 1995, cats are playing with yarn. Cats are looking at blank white screens on their cell phone. This says a lot about the society we live in. On a completely separate note, it was really sad that they haven't been able to play Fortnite for the past 24 hours because of this black hole event. I'll tell you who's sad, all the little first graders. I'm not even gonna bother, dude. I think I'm Fortnite joking every single video. A salary is the bribe they give you to forget your dreams. Bro, what is it? This lady is like 40. She needs to chill. This is I'm 14 and this is deep. Not I'm 40 and this is me on the outside, me on the inside. Oh my god. I am Thomas the Train, but just inverted on the inside. That is very scary though, I'm not gonna lie. That is frightening. That will give me nightmares. Not all men come for that one thing. Some men come to heal, repair, uplift, and restore. This is literally exchange of CO2. They are both going to die. Not all men come for one thing. Some men come to exchange CO2 and kill both of you without even realizing. Climbing the ladder of success. That does not look like a ladder, that looks like a ladder of knives. Also, success? I don't know, it looks more like, chopped limbs. The only day everyone loves you. Well, you're obviously not dead if you can see up from your grave. The only day everyone loves you is when you accidentally fall into your grave. Ah, it's so deep! Specifically 6 feet! A child tells her mom...
Let's go! I can't believe I tricked him.
The mom gets mad at the child and beats her to death. Afterward, the mom tells the child to open her eyes, but it is too late. She's already dead on the sheets. And say, I love you, mom. Repost this if you are against child abuse. 95% of you won't. That is a strong call out. And technically, I am of the 5% because I'm reposting it in this video.
Yes.
So, beat her to death over writing on the bed sheets with lipstick. Jesus Christ. Those who are heartless once cared too much. Those who are heartless are not alive. Are they also implying that Homer Simpson is heartless? Because if so, I can believe that with the amount of donuts that that man eats. They probably removed this dude's heart, replaced it with an i9 processor, and he's still broken. But I can't live without you. Then die.
The other end is pink. The OG.
Buddy, I think you made the print on that a little bit too small. That is a tiny print. If you're walking down the street and someone sees you with that shirt, all they're gonna see is like 2 bubbles. They're not gonna be able to read that. Your friends can forget your birthday. Happy birthday! But Mark Zuckerberg doesn't. I hate to break it to you. It's not Mark Zuckerberg wishing you a happy birthday. It's one of his billions of bots that are programmed on the site to do that. Also, I don't know why this person seems pleased. If I was sitting alone in a gray room with nothing in it and some random blue man with an F on his chest walked in with a cake and said happy birthday, I would probably spit kick him in the jaw. Hello. How are you? Fine. You? How are you? I said fine. You happy without me? Yes, I'm happy without you. And you? Yes, happy. Wow, that was the most Pepega conversation I have ever watched. This conversation looks like Eevee and Boybot having a conversation. This is like what happens when you try to have an actual conversation with Siri. She just gets nowhere and just repeats what you're telling her. People say happy cake day, but they never say how's your cake day. Yeah, well, what kind of question is that? Going up to somebody and saying how's your cake day wouldn't be any different than just saying, how are you? Bro, I don't even know what cake day is. If someone came up to me and asked how my cake day was going, I wouldn't know what to say. Painful illustration that revealed the harsh reality.
I tricked them.
No furries allowed. No furry. Why are they minions? This is really the harsh reality of our world, people. Furries are being discriminated against. I even did it in my last video. Take a look. Daily Mail. The dog